what we need in there are true patriots. We're going to fight for our way of life, fight for our culture, and not let money go and dictate what kind of things they're going to do. So give it up for Luis Miguel.
Yay! Yay! Yay!
Good morning, Palatka. How's everyone doing?
Marvelous.
It's a beautiful day, isn't it, Patriots?
Yeah.
And there's no better way to spend it than fighting for our history and fighting for our heritage.
Yes.
My name is Luis Miguel, and I'm your candidate for U.S. Senate. Now, all of us are here today because there's something that we love and it's under attack, and we're here to defend it. And I know that all those BLM cultural Marxists are out there, somewhere out there, they're watching us. They probably figured, they're probably surprised that we're here. They didn't think that they'd see us. Maybe they thought they'd seen the last of us. Well, I got news for them. We ain't going anywhere. And so long as they're out there flying the BLM flag or flying the rainbow flag, we'll be right here, raising the flags of our fathers 10 feet higher. The reality is that evil never sleeps, and we've witnessed that. And because of that, we can never tire of fighting. It is true in the old adage that says that eternal vigilance is the price of freedom. And even if the Putnam County Commission comes out one day and says that they're going to protect this memorial, we can't let up. We can't let our guard down, because any victory that we have in this fight only lasts a single day. And they continue to put pressure. And then you get cowards in public office. And what do? Any law they put in, they repeal. That's why we have to keep being here. We have to keep fighting. This is a battle for the rest of our lives. It is our calling as patriots. Evil, that's what we're up against. And what they seek is to destroy that which is most sacred to us, the things that we love most. Our faith, our families, our liberty itself. Now look, why are they assaulting this? Why have they been attacking Southern heritage? Because it is representative of everything that they detest. They recognize, as others have said, that if they destroy a people's identity, their sense of self, then they're that much easier to control. That's precisely what they're trying to do. These globalists, these communists, want to eradicate our freedoms, eradicate our people itself, and it starts with turning us into nothing more than a mass of purposeless, aimless people.
Right.
That's why they have to destroy our heritage, our culture, our traditions. And they've done it in part by branding everything that we are, the traditions of our forefathers, as being, well, you know all the names and all the words that they threw out there. Bigoted, racist, evil,
Nazi,
hateful, that's another one.
horrible.
Right. But we know the truth. Despite all their work, despite all the propaganda, they can't erase from our hearts the reality, the truths that have been handed down to us from our fathers. We know what Southern heritage is really about. It's about freedom. It's about reverence and respect for the Most High. It's about protecting the traditional family. It's about our small towns, our agricultural way of life. It's about small government and worshiping God, not the powers that be sitting in Washington, D.C. And they can't have that, which is why they've launched its war of attrition against our culture. But you're on the front lines right here. Every single one of us is a soldier in that fight. Because if we lose here, we lose everything. But we're going to keep passing on that torch to the next generation. They think they have us beat. They don't realize the power that lies inside every one of us, the power of God himself, that he has passed on to this people because we are doing his work and aligning ourselves with his will.
Yes, preach, come on.
Our nation can never be destroyed so long as there is a new generation of Southern children who will take up that banner. And I see lots of our little ones here. And speaking to them, I want them to know why we're doing what we're doing, why we're here today. Talking to them, I want to tell you, our children, that we're fighting for you. You are the realization of the hopes and the dreams of all those who sacrificed for untold generations up until now. And we're fighting to give you that freedom that we ourselves enjoyed even for a time in this life. Maybe we couldn't give you all the luxuries, all of the nice things that the world tells you need to have, but what we did give you was we sacrificed and we fought so that you could live as free Southerners and free Americans. And it might seem funny, those who are outsiders, those who don't know what we're all about, they may think it's funny seeing someone like me who was born of Central American parents, people from Central American by origin, talking about these things. What they don't realize is that our history, our heritage, our Southern culture isn't about race.
That's right.
It runs deeper than ethnicity.
That's right.
It's about the values that we hold dear, about our traditions, about our love of God and our love for freedom and our love for each other.
That's right.
That's right.
And a love that drives us to fight for each other, to have each other's backs. I know most of you here, and I know without a doubt that I can trust you with my life and the life of my children. I have my daughter right here. And it's because of that that we're going to win this battle. We have to cut ties with those who seek to destroy us.
Yep.
It's about time that we stopped the half measures that for so long have been characteristic of the so-called conservative movement in America.
Yes.
A movement that has seemed to care about concession and making deals more than protecting the people they swore to defend. The Republican Party has failed. They've been complicit, as a matter of fact. If you had leaders with a spine in the Republican Party, they would come out right now, and in fact, I challenge them at this moment to immediately stop the IRS from collecting one more cent of Floridians' tax dollars. The state of Florida should come out and give the feds an ultimatum. And you have 24 hours to get the hell out of our state, or you'll find yourself in a jail cell.
Yes. Here.
And if Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, or any of their cronies who got into power by a coup, taking away the legitimate president of the United States, Donald Trump, if they set foot in the state of Florida, then they will be in prison for treason against the United States.
Yes.
Those are the kind of solutions that we need. We need people who have a willingness to take extraordinary measures in extraordinary times. Right now, you witness the invasion of our country. They're trying to replace the people of America with people who have no love or respect for our traditions, for our way of life, for our institutions or our laws. They're trying to replace us in our own country. And again, the Republicans lack either the spine or the integrity to do what is needed in order to protect the people and the future, the posterity of America. That's why we need a new generation of leaders, a new generation of fighters. And when I say leaders, I'm talking about every one of you, because everyone here is a leader in any way in their own respective spheres and your communities. This isn't a spectator sport. This is the fight, the battle for America itself, for the survival of our people, the survival of our republic, the survival of our faith, because let's be honest, what these communists want more than anything else is to destroy the Christian church.
That's it.
Yep.
And they will use the powers of government to achieve it if they have their way. It's time for Floridians to reclaim our sovereignty, our freedom, our independence, our identity.
Amen.
And I want to hear all throughout the state of Florida that chant, Sex Semper Tyrannis. Let the fate that awaits every tyrant befall those who currently wage war against us.
Yes.
And if they're making war against us, that we may blow right back at them. Because at this point, it's either them or us.
That's right.
Yep.
And again, it doesn't matter the color of the outside of your skin. What matters is that the colors of these flags are forever marked on the inside of your heart. Let's go out there, reclaim our nation, reclaim our liberty. And just as it says in the scripture, I know that this movement will win like the stone carved out of the mountain without hands, until it fills this entire nation and fills the whole earth. And we, the Southern people, will be victorious forevermore. Thank you.